What's going on, guys? Welcome back to What Cheers. I'm Nick, and tonight I'm really excited about this beer. It's a very unique one that I'm glad I got 2 bottles of, and yeah, this is, without further ado, I guess I'll tell you what this is. This is a oatmeal stout brewed with cocoa nibs and coconut added to it. Not something you hear too often, especially one that is actually done right with really high acclaim, and this is that kind of beer. It is called Norm from Wormtown Brewery out of Worcester, Massachusetts. I have shot a review for BeerAdvocate, which is basically their famed beer. Whether or not that's posted by the time I post this, it's coming, or you can go watch it. But anyways, this is Norm. It's the first time they ever bottled it. It just was brewed for the first time last year. As kind of a test, I guess, if you want to call it. This year they made 110 cases of it only, and obviously in bombers, and so it's super limited just in the area of the distribution and mainly at the brewery. So what it is it's named after this guy, Norman Miller, who is a Metro West beer nut and author of Beer Lovers New England. So it says, ever since we opened our doors in 2010, Norm has been peskily suggesting we brew a coconut beer. In 2012, we relented and named it Norm. Norm is an oatmeal stout brewed with 10 specialty malts, cocoa nibs, and 1 pound of house toasted coconut per gallon. Just an incredible beer. I just had the other bottle of it, so I'm really excited to break it down for you guys, tell you what it's all about. Bottled in October. It is November now, so it's pretty fresh, and it comes in at 6.8%, 30 IBUs, and it's basically an Almond Joy Mounds Bar in a bottle. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'll tell you why. Alright guys, check out this beer. It is quite the sight to see. As if it didn't already sound amazing enough, it pours out this beautiful, very dark brown, basically a black color to it, with like at least a 2-finger, it had like a 3-finger mocha head to it, big bubbles. It looks like a really dense kind of milkshake float type head. I mean, it's just that color to it, the texture, it's awesome. It just looks like a dessert, and yeah, as you can tell, I'm excited. So let's get a nose on this Norm Stout. That is so stupid. It shouldn't smell that good. It is so ridiculous. Dark chocolate, coconut, almonds, candy sweetness. Just unfucking believable smelling. It's absolutely to a T, like exactly what a Almond Joy or a Mounds Bar tastes like, smells like. I can't express it into words how much it smells like the real thing of those two things. Let's just get a sip. There's nothing else to say. I mean, that's what it is. So, cheers. Cheers. Oh my god. This is so stupid. That is the best tasting thing ever. Oh my god. I have no idea how they made this beer taste this good or smell this good. Aside from using really good malts, really good cocoa nibs, really good toasted coconut, like everything's like super intense, but it all meshes together, melds together in this beautiful harmony of chocolate from the malts, 10 different malts I think, and then the toasted coconut. I love that they didn't go small on that. It's in your face, it's toasted coconut, 100% real flavor, aroma. Got this nice kind of sweet but dry, almost a bitter finish. I mean, there's 30 IBUs in this. It has a little bit of that, but all in all, it's like the most delicious stout you could ever put into a bottle. For just being an oatmeal stout at 6.8%, it tastes like it tastes like an imperial stout level of flavor easily. And I love that it's simple yet refined, and it's just not a beer that you see very often being produced. And if something like this was out all the time from like a really major brewery, I mean, it would probably be the most popular thing in the world, because this is just delicious. It is pretty warmed up right now. It's got a slight chill to it. I let it sit out for a while, but I'll come back with my final thoughts and rating in a minute after I indulge myself with this beer a little bit more. But it's ridiculous, guys. So I'll be back in a second to finish up. All right, guys. The Norm is it's mind-blowing stuff. It's one of those beers that you just can't actually put into words how good it is. It's kind of one of those things you just have to taste and smell for yourself. But the best way to describe this beer is, as I've said, as you can go online and read from other people, it's literally the closest thing to a candy bar in a glass, and it's not cloyingly sweet. It's not disgusting. It's not too thick. It's not too rich. It's just flavor, like flavor for days. It just goes on and on. I've never had such a coconut heavy beer before, but it's not too much because there's the cocoa nibs in there. And really what's nice about it is that it's drinkable. Like, it's not overly thick, and the alcohol on it is so low that it's not like a big beer where you feel like you're gonna get drunk after. It's a 6.8% beer, guys. I mean, it's not a big deal. One of the nicest aspects of this beer is that it's an oatmeal stout. So keep in mind, it's got that creamy texture to it, but it's got that creamy texture without being too heavy. It just goes down really, really easily, and it really is like drinking a Almond Joy or a Mounds Bar. As it warms up, you're getting more coconut, more like a vanilla kind of smell, probably coming from like the coconut, like a coconut milk type flavor. It's just, you could literally smell this beer all night long and be happy, I guess, until you sip it. But yeah, it's just it's one to get. I mean, it's one of their highest rated beers at Wormtown. It's higher rated than B Hoppy, and that one's pretty world class. So I don't know, guys. Get it if you can. Trade for it with somebody out here. And you know what? It's not a hyped out beer. I love that. So it's not going to cost you a lot to get this, probably, because there's no hype to it. It's just a phenomenal beer. Can't say enough about it, and I think I've said enough. So see you guys in the next beer review. Get this beer if you can. Oh, rating on this is a 94 overall on BeerAdvocate. I think that's way too low. As far as an oatmeal stout's concerned, it's 100. I'm giving this beer 100. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything makes sense. All the flavors are perfectly integrated, and it's just straight up delicious. Fucking delicious. So, see you in the next beer review. Thanks for watching. Remember, comment, subscribe. See you next time, guys. Thanks.